Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Let me take you through the latest short-term structure on the Bitcoin chart. I'm not going to take a look at the daily chart. I did that in the last two videos. We can do that in the next updates again. Let me take you through bullish and bearish potentials here. The bullish scenario is obviously overall that a wave 4 bottomed around the 13th of January. We have our wave 1 and wave 2. So that was the crazy sell-off on Monday. Even though Bitcoin held quite well, it held quite well. I explained in previous videos that this sell-off was a very typical Bitcoin, let's say, bottoming process. Rapid decline, large volume sell-off, quick breach of support, but quick recovery. And I mean, it's formed 5 waves. Sorry, it formed 5 waves from that 3rd of February low, but really questionable 5 waves. I wouldn't trust this 5-wave structure. It's still, from that high, we have 3 waves down. The problem is I don't have a clear impulsive rally from the low. I tend to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt because we're still holding above main support, and it is just the most probable structure for me right now on the micro level. But don't be fooled. Any break below 93,620 will indicate that a top has likely already formed, and we are going down lower into the 82 to 75k region. But that requires a decisive break below support. In this case, 93,628. This is bullish, right? So we have a 1-2 setup with a questionable 5-wave move up, but a 3-wave pullback, which actually is in a support area. Okay, I haven't shown the 50% retracement, but I mean, yeah, we know that the 50% retracement is relevant. And I can identify a possible bounce from there. So we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But let me also take you through what would be a bearish scenario. I can tell you that the bearish count is it would all be a diagonal pattern, and it would have to be something like wave 1 to the downside, wave 2 to the upside. I'm going to change the color in a minute. So it would send us down like that in 5 waves. It would have to be like that. The problem with this count, which is also why I prefer the yellow count, is first of all, it's a diagonal. So again, it's not really giving us some clarity. So that's one problem. The other problem is that this move up has potentially 5 waves. It's also quite high. It would have to be a B wave in wave 3, but the decline is not impulsive. So I'm overall leaning towards the yellow scenario. Yeah, just wanted to share with you, this here would be a larger wave 4, and we could still be working on that. Actually, I need to change that, don't I? If I assume the wave 4 is bottomed, which we've been assuming for a while, then put it here. And let's say wave 4 with a question mark there. But that could take us into the 82 to whatever 75k region. These projections can be seen on the larger time frame, but again, this is just for the smaller time frame. So yeah, this is short-term bearish, but it requires a break below 93,628 to confirm. I think that's very clear. I already just announced on Discord for our gold members that I can spot a possible 5-wave nano structure to the upside from the low. We're going to take a look at that now. Before we zoom in, quick announcement. You might have heard it already. We're going to launch. We have launched our MCO Global channel. That's the brand, the main channel. This is going to be the main hub, the main channel. Morecryptoonline will stay, what it is. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be concerned. But MCO Global is something very exciting. It's going to be completely different content, high quality content with camera, research topics. We will talk about geopolitics there. Not that much. I don't like politics too much, but still things that move the markets. What is the impact the Fed has? Topics that move people and that help to educate as well. That's really essentially what MCO is about. And with all our channels, we needed something where everything comes together. And this is the MCO Global channel. Let's make this together, the biggest channel in the finance space. Yeah, I know it's an ambitious goal, but Help us grow it. There will be plenty of exciting content, interviews, podcasts. It's going to be different, less content, of course, but higher quality, completely different to the rapid market updates we provide on the Morecryptoonline channel, for example, which just have a different objective. Yeah. So you can find a link for this one in the description. Let's see how quickly we can get it to the 10,000 subscriber mark. Shouldn't take too long. Thank you. So let's go to the smaller time frame. By the way, if you have any question about that channel, there's an intro video already posted. All right. So what I wanted to communicate is here. What I see is a 3-wave move down, right? So in my first video today, I told you this looks like 5 waves down. So we expected possibly, at least we were prepared for downside, for at least another leg down. And obviously there was this conference there and, talking about possible Bitcoin reserve or not doing it yet. And, so people were a bit disappointed. So that did lead to potentially here this dip. But essentially it just filled in an ABC structure with a short C wave, but that's okay. What I can identify is a possible 5-wave move up from the low and the reaction to the 50% retracement. What I want to see for further confirmation, because this is not the cleanest 5-wave move either. We don't have many of them at the moment, but it's only the micro level anyway. What I want to see next, so to complete this, we need to hold above the 96,220 level or 96,200 level, form 5 waves up now, break above the B wave high. I think when we break above this B wave high at 100,800, the probabilities shift towards the direct path to the upside. I'm already leaning to it, okay? As I said, as long as we're holding above 93,628, we can focus on higher. Just need to be a bit cautious because the 5-wave move up here was a bit ugly. But yeah, that's what I'm tracking. This is what I'm watching for in the next, over the next sessions. And okay, even if it goes a little lower, wouldn't be great because it has a chance to turn around now. If it moves down now, a little lower, 93,628, yeah, will be next support. Below that level, it will probably attack the Monday lows, and then there's a risk it breaks below. But yeah, there is a potential 5-wave move up here. It is, again, not the cleanest, but we can call it 5 waves up on the nano level, on the absolute micro. But that's hardly reliable, therefore take it with a grain of salt. In the end, this is not so much about the wave structures, it's more about the levels, and we're still holding above support. But this shows you a possible pathway the market could take if it starts to move up from here. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. And also don't forget to check out the MCO Global channel. Again, it's going to be the new main channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.